The reason that a lot of high achievers will have an affair, even though they have no intentions of leaving their spouse, is because is sex addiction really the right word to describe these compulsive behaviors? The cheating, the infidelity, the pornography. In our groups, we serve high achievers, men who are entrepreneurs, sales professionals, executives. These men can engage in these compulsive behaviors, but I don't think that they are addicted to sex, at least the majority of them. A lot of them are addicted to the process. Now, you've heard me probably say this before, sex addiction is what's called a process addiction. And so I think that word actually describes these men better than sex addicts. You see, the sex addict word, to me, creates this huge barrier that actually makes recovery that much harder, especially when you're looking at the wife and the partner, because who wants to be married to a sex addict? But when we really look at the process addiction, it's an addiction to brain processes, really no different than a lot of other things that people outside of the sex addiction space are addicted to. Things like shopping, career, money, workaholism. Most of the high achievers in our group, their primary addiction is work, career, getting attention from others, being admired, earning respect. So in a process addiction, what this means is you're engaging in a brain process, a thought process, where that particular activity makes you someone that you like. The story is flattering. So for example, when it comes to sex or affairs, the reason that a lot of high achievers will have an affair, even though they have no intentions of leaving their spouse, is because when they're engaging in that behavior, they like the story about themselves, the story of being admired, the story of being wanted, right? The concept that they are an exciting person to be with. They like this story. And if this story is something that their particular brain process enjoys, then they're going to latch onto that behavior. And this is why I think sex addiction is maybe not the best word to describe what these men are going through. If we look at money and career success, right, the bigger your bank account gets, the bigger your investment portfolio gets, the more successful of a man you must be. That is an addicting story, and this is why workaholism comes into place. And so I bring all this up to say, if we're going to overcome a sex or pornography addiction or habitual affairs, or some of these compulsive sexual behaviors, it's better to take a step back and look at the brain process. What am I getting from these things? Because the truth is, it's usually not about sex.